DeVante, why don't you talk about the excitement of actually getting started, putting on that uniform, even though it's an exhibition game, but just sort of talk about your transition coming to Ann Arbor, and now it's here for real.
First off, I want to say thank y'all for having me, but it's been a great transition. I'm very excited. I know my team is excited. We done built a bond very quickly. I'm cool with all these guys. I feel like I've been knowing them for years, especially with me, Hunt, Eli, Caleb, Musa, and Frankie, and all the rest of the guys. Just feel like we've been knowing each other for a long time. So, exhibition coming up, tomorrow. So it's gonna be a very exciting thing for us. The scrimmage was great for us. It was a great job to get a look at how we get together as a team, how we play together, and I can't wait. Tomorrow's gonna be amazing.
We'll take a question from Daniel Dash from the Maize and Blue Review.
DeVante, you said the scrimmage against DePaul was great for you guys. I'm curious, what stood out in particular?
What stood out was the chemistry, especially with the starting unit. I feel like we came out great. A lot of defense intensity. The offense was smooth. You usually get to a group of guys and the ball gets stagnant. Everybody want to take a lot of dribbles. Everybody want to keep the ball in their hands. Everybody want to make plays. But it was just so smooth. Just playing with Eli, Caleb, Brandon Jones, and Hunter. It's so easy, offensively and defensively, just to get everything going. So it was just a great transition. The second five came in. They showed that they got a chance of really helping this team win games. So I just can't wait until we all put it together.
Next up is Michael Cohen from the Detroit Free Press.
DeVante, having gone through a couple of college basketball seasons in your career, what are the types of things that teams can generally learn about themselves in the first couple games of a season once you face real competition rather than just scrimmaging against yourselves or having a behind closed doors scrimmage? What do you learn the first month or so of a season about a team?
I feel like that first month is really just about testing your character. I feel like it's the beginning. I don't feel like this team is gonna be at our best at the beginning, and I try to tell our guys that, especially the freshmen, that we're gonna win. It might be some ugly wins, but we just putting this stuff together. It's gonna get better and better as the season continue to go. So, like I said, at the beginning, it's all about testing your character. Buffalo gonna come in, give us their best shot. So, and we understand that. We know Buffalo's a gritty team, a hard-nosed team. So, Juwan Howard and the rest of the staff, we're doing a great job of telling us that they're gonna come in and give us everything they got. So just stay the course, and we're gonna get the job done.
Next up is Jack Kingsley from the Michigan Daily.
Hey, DeVante. So is there anything that you've focused on adding to your game or improving within your game throughout your college career that you think has helped you get to this point?
I think overall, just everything. Understanding that me being a part of a team, you got to be able to do a lot of things, especially at 6'1". Being able to shoot the ball, defense, just be able to rebound, playmaking for other guys, and that's just been my key. Just being able to playmake for Hunter, Caleb, Eli, just playmaking for all those guys that I know that are really dynamic on the offensive end. So especially my defense, I find my defense is something that stands out a lot. I'm a hard-nosed defender, full court, so I just feel like that's another thing that just keep me going.
Next up will be Andrew Kahn from M Live.
Mine was asked and answered, so thanks. But hello, DeVante.
Hey, how you doing?
Next up is Anthony Broom from the Wolverine.
Hey, DeVante, when we talked to Frankie Collins in camp, he mentioned busted lips and physical practices, especially with you guys in the guard group. How did that intensity carry through camp? And also, how do you feel like the freshman guards have responded and developed from that?
No, it's amazing. Going to practice knowing that you're going to end up coming out with a busted lip. Brandon Jones came out with a black eye. It's just, it get real physical in the practices because everybody want playing time, so everybody compete for rotation spots. So I love it. Me personally, I love competition, knowing that if I go in and I don't bring my best, I'm gonna get outworked, and that's just something that I can't live with. So it's been a great camp. All the freshman guards been doing great. Frankie, Cole, even Ian, he coming in and bringing some energy in. Isaiah Barnes, so all of them been great. I love all the intensity. They all work out each and every day, try to get better. They all study and watch film. So we got a special group of freshmen.
We have a follow-up from Michael Cohen from the Detroit Free Press.
DeVante, when it comes to some of the younger guys, what are maybe some checkpoints or things that you would look for in their growth early in the season, aside from obvious stuff like, if they score points or if they grab a bunch of rebounds? What are some of the smaller things that you would look for that indicate their progress in games?
Well, speaking on Frankie and Kobe, just making certain reads, in practice, they have trouble making like the next level read. And I feel like as games go, I would love to see that growth and them being more patient. I feel like the speed, they're getting used to the speed right now. So that's something that's just really, bothering them just a little bit, not too much though. But them two guys, they always in their study books. So they always study and they always, looking to see how they can get better. So I think their transition would be easy, but I feel like the first couple of games, it might be, a little rough for them just because the speed of the game and the competition is going to be different at this level.
Thank you.
Next up is Matt Leach from WTKA.
Hey, DeVante, what's the biggest adjustment that you've had to make with your game, being the focal point at Coastal Carolina to now playing with a very talented, but like you said, also a very unselfish team?
Honestly, for me personally, it haven't really been like a big change. I mean, at Coastal, I just did whatever was necessary for us to win. At Michigan, Juwan told me to come in and just be me. So I'm not really a scoring guard. That was something I had to do when I was at Coastal. I love passing the ball. So I'm coming in the perfect situation. I'm coming in passing the ball to guys I know that can knock down shots. I know that can make plays on their own. So it's just been an easy transition. I haven't really had to change anything, honestly. This is really who I am, just a pass first guard that can score when needed.
And do you feel the need with all of these young guys, a lot of very talented guys coming in, but being one of the older guys, even though you're new to the team as well, do you feel like you need to be a leader for this young group?
Of course. I feel like me and Eli Hunter right now, we're the leaders. I feel like everybody lean on us, when it comes to guidance or they have any questions. So, I mean, being a leader, I feel like being a leader is not just, you've been in a certain place for a certain amount of time. Being a leader is just understanding that you can help somebody that's new to college and just giving them, just letting them pick your brain. Because I've been here, this is my 4th year in college, so I understand, all the ups and downs. I understand the highs and lows, knowing that you're going to have good games, you're going to have bad games. The fans are going to, get on you when you have a bad game. But I feel like that all comes with, being an athlete. So I feel like they definitely need me to be a leader.
Appreciate it.
We have a follow-up from Daniel Dash from Maize and Blue Review.
DeVante, a couple minutes ago, Juwan called Caleb Houston the complete package, talked about his ability to pass the ball, make reads out of ball screens, and just his general IQ. What have you seen out of him throughout this fall that kind of dispels the notion that he's just a shooter?
No, I totally agree with what Juwan said. Caleb has shown the ability him to make reads out of ball screens, the ability to pass the ball. He can rebound and push it himself. With the ability of not only just making shots, but he can get to the rim, and finish at the rim as well. So he definitely does a complete player. Real dynamic. He also can defend. A lot of guys just come in and just want to score the ball, but he definitely takes pride on both ends. So I love his work ethic. He's always in the gym, putting up extra shots, just trying to get better. So Caleb's future definitely is bright.
Next up is James Hawkins from the Detroit News.
Hey, DeVante, earlier you mentioned the good things that stood out in the scrimmage you guys had. I guess, are there any areas you want to see the team do better in tomorrow's exhibition?
I feel like there's always areas we can get better in. Probably defense. Even though I said our defense was pretty good, I just know we can be a lot better than it was. I thought we gave up some shots that we shouldn't have gave up. Definitely rebounding. That's probably one area. I'm not gonna say we struggled in, but I feel like that's one area we could have did way better in. It's probably just rebounding. As a unit, we can't just surround like 1 or 2 people to rebound the ball. We gotta do that more as like a unit. But other than that, I feel like everything else was solid, everything was good. And knowing that we can get better from that is just amazing.